Okay, so let's look at the expected values for this particular question. All right, it's a short question. I won't spend much of the time. A financial advisor has recommended two possible mutual funds for investment, Fund A and Fund B. The return that will be achieved by each of these depends on whether the economy is good, fair, or poor. A payoff table has been constructed to illustrate this situation. So below there is a payoff table where we have the alternative whether to invest in Fund A or Fund B, and then there are probabilities attached to each market conditions. There are three market conditions: the good economy, fair economy, and poor economy. All right. The question goes, perform the necessary calculation to determine which of the two mutual funds is better. Which one would you choose to maximize the expected value? So here the examiner is just asking us to calculate the expected value. So how do we calculate the expected value? Okay. We'll simply say expected value be equal to, for Fund A. So let me say expected value for A will be equal to, we'll simply be multiplying the returns multiplied by the probability. So for Fund A, in good market, the return was 100, or the payoff was 100,000. So I'll have 100,000 here multiplied by probability of 0.2 plus 20,000 multiplied by 0.3 plus negative 50,000 multiplied by 0.5. Okay, so I can just compute this straight out from the calculator. Open brackets 100,000 multiplied by 0.2 plus open brackets 20,000 multiplied by 0.3 plus open brackets negative 50,000 multiplied by 0.5. I have a 1,000 here, 1,000 kwacha. Okay, I need to do the same for B. Expected value for B. I'm just changing the amount. The probabilities will remain the same. Here it's 60,000. And then here it will be 40,000. And then here it will be 0. So again, putting that into a calculator, open bracket 60,000 multiplied by 0.2 plus open brackets 40,000 multiplied by 0.3. I have 24,000 because the 0 multiplied by 0.5 will give me 0. So I have 24,000 here. So I have two expected values, expected value for B and expected value for A. With this information now, as an investor, I can make a decision based on expected value to invest in Fund B because it has a higher expected value. Therefore, thus, invest in Fund B with higher expected value. Let's look at the B part of the question. Suppose there is a question about the return of Fund A in a good economy. It could be higher or lower than 115,000 kwacha, Zambian kwacha. What value for this would cause the person to be different between fund A and fund B? Now, when they say a person to be indifferent between fund A and fund B, we are simply saying what value in a good market will affect this in good market for fund A. How much will it change to for it to yield the same expected value as that of fund B? Okay, meaning when it yields the same expected value, meaning I'll be indifferent about the two funds because I have the same expected value. So choosing becomes difficult. So I can choose either. That's what it basically means. Okay, so to be indifferent is a situation whereby there is the investments are yielding the same payoffs or returns as the case would be. So therefore, you're failing to choose which one is better. So you're indifferent about the situation. All right. So let's see. So I'll be dealing with fund A alone. Let's see. So let me begin by reducing the value. No. I don't actually need to reduce. It will be a sheer waste of calculation to reduce because already fund B has 24,000 and fund A has a 1,000 there. So the idea is to increase fund A. So if I want to increase fund A, I need to increase the amount in the good market there, which is the 100. So I'll increase it from 100, I'll increase it by 115, so it will become 215. So let me put a 215 here. 215 here. And then I calculate, I see what it will become. If it becomes the same as that, 24,000, then it simply means that I've become indifferent. So I'm processing now on the calculator, open bracket 215,000 multiplied by 0.2, close bracket, plus open bracket 20,000 multiplied by 0.3, close brackets, and then plus open brackets negative 50,000 multiplied by 0.5. There you go. I have the 24,000. So from here now, I can tell which figure, okay, of this will make an investor indifferent. Of course, it's not a subtracting value, it's the additional value to 100, adding 115 to give us a 215, then we yield a 24,000 expected value, which is the same as that of fund B. Therefore, we become indifferent. Thank you so much. That's the end of the tutorial on this question on expected values.